This is the Kaiyo News. Be careful, most of this news is in English. This news was built by the House C students. House C is known as the International House. Many of the students are returnees, but some are not. They're very good at English. Our housemaster, Mr. Tao, is very good at Japanese, French, and English and Spanish. Today, we will talk about Kaiyo Academy. It's a 6-year full boarding school built in 2006. The motto of this school is Eden School in Britain. A school was built with the ideas and spirit of learning, which are to train noble-minded and bright, generous, talented people, to acquire basic knowledge early, to train healthy body and a tough intention, to train talented people who is able to understand the pleasure of learning, to train talented people who are able to play an active part in the international society based on Japanese culture and traditions. In Kaiyo Academy, there is a unique system called housemasters and floor masters. What they do is that they look over students and take care of them at the dormitory, called house. They come from many kinds of companies like Mitsubishi. The first-year students graduated last spring. As you can see, there's not much history. But it's a very nice school, and the first graduates had wonderful results for their college matriculation. There are 13 students who were accepted by Tokyo University, and 21 students were accepted by Waseda University, and 30 students were accepted by Keiyo University. Now, let's look further into the Kaiyo Academy styles.
This is our school's entrance hall. I presume you came through here to come to Kaiyo Festa. There is an office here for Kaiyo staffs. Upstairs, there is principal's office. There also is a model of the Kaiyo Academy.
Look at this model. This is the model of Kaiyo Academy, placed near the entrance when we had explained just before. This is the building where students live. This is what students call the house. It basically is their home. There are house A to L. The junior high school students live in house A to F. They sleep here in their own rooms. There are 1 housemaster and 3 floor masters per house who look after the students and take care of them, just like fathers. In our house, the housemaster is Mr. Tao. We will look inside later.
Our curriculums are set for the students to challenge their ability to the highest level. And also, they are set to develop students for the next generation's global leaders. To succeed this, the curriculum put a lot of effort in English class. So, there are a lot more English classes than the usual private school, and many of the students are very good at English, even if they're not returnees. There's also an advanced class for English too. So, some students can speak English just like the native speaker. To develop the leadership, many students have a job to do at school, and also at the house, which is a dormitory. For example, there are house leaders and floor leaders per house. They have to manage many things to make the house better. Now, let's see the class building.
This is a library. There are lots of books here. There's also newspapers and magazines and DVDs. Look over there. There's a student using a computer. He's trying to borrow a book with a card called Pass, and that's how the students borrow a book.
Here's where we eat, the dining hall. Look how large this place is. We can eat and have fantastic view of the sea at the same time.
Take a look at this shop. That's called Meguriya. There are many snacks and magazines, stationeries, and goods for daily use. That's because the students get everything they need from the shop, and they buy things use pass.
Look at the students over there. He's buying some snacks and stationeries. That's how students buy goods. It's very easy.
This is a medical building. It's where students come when they are sick or injured. It has clean rooms full of new devices for medical care.
This is inside the sports arena, and students play basketball, badminton, table tennis, and lots of others. And that is the stage that we use for plays and special events.
This is the budojo. This place is used for kendo and judo, and students use this place for PE classes and after-school activities. This is the training gym.
This is our sports field. It's really big. There's 2 pitches for soccer, 1 pitch for football, and 2 more pitches for baseball.
This is the tennis court. Not many schools have such a great tennis court like this.
This is one of the many classrooms at Kaiyo Academy. The students have most of their classes in this room, but for some classes like music and arts, they do it in other classrooms.
Look at this. It's a huge telescope. Do you know why there's a huge telescope in Kaiyo Academy? It's because the principal, Mr. Nakashima, loves to look at the stars, so the students can look at the live video from the dining hall.
Can I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Naomasa Nakajima.
Can we have your interviews?
I'm schoolmaster Naomasa Nakajima, and I stayed here for 4 years, about 4 years, yes. And I have been working at the University of Tokyo, the engineering school, about more than 30 years. And then I came here, yes.
天文に興味を持ったきっかけは何ですか？
私は天文に確かに興味持ってます。あるいはハマってますというか。でこれは実は小学生の時に望遠鏡を作ったんですね。でそうすると地上の景色でしたけども、非常によく遠くのものも見えて感心したということで、その後、中学生になってからも望遠鏡を作ったりしました。しかし不思議なことに当初は、地上の景色ばっかり見ていて星はあんまり見てなかったんです。だけど実は大学生を卒業して大学院生、もうそうですね20歳の、超えてから、望遠鏡で星を見たら非常に綺麗なことが分かってね、それ以来病みつきになってしまったという。だから私は天文に興味を持ったのは非常に遅いんですよね。そういうことです。はい。
In Kaiyo, the students live in a dormitory. This will improve their ability to work alone, not needing help from their parent. For example, they have to wash their clothes, make their own bed, and many other works to do every day. This will make students stronger and independent. They also develop leadership, since they have to plan their activities themselves. Let's take a look at the house.
What's this? There are many names here. This shows who is in the house and who is not. Students get inside the house using a pass, which was also used to buy things at Meguria. Over here is a laundry room. Hey, look at this. This is called public lounge, and there is a big TV over there. Those are shelves containing our snacks. On this side, there's a refrigerator. This is where the students relax and feel like they are at home. He's our housemaster, Mr. Tao. Can you ask you some questions?
Of course.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I'm the housemaster of the House C, Mr. Tao. I was born in 1954 and I have 58 years now. I'm very happy with all my students in my House C. Some of my students are returnees from abroad. I'm very happy as a housemaster of them.
Thank you. What do you think is your job?
My job is taking care of my students, of course. I would like them to be the leaders of the future in our country. Yes? Well, I have to teach them a lot of things.
Yeah. Last one.
Yes.
What do you care about the most when you are with the students?
What I care at most?
Yeah.
Well, of course, the health condition of them. Yes. The most important thing is the safety and the health condition of my students. And next comes if they are studying hard, if they are practicing properly, physically, and so on. The first priority is the safetyness of my students and health.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
There are 4 floors per house, and that was the first floor. This is the 3rd floor. This floor looks the exact same as the other 2 floors. On this shelf, there are a lot of books and magazines. These are read by the students at our house. This is the journal of one of the students. Here they write their feelings freely. They write few sentences from the topic that floor master gives.
Look at how clean this room is, and this was done by one of the students in Kaiyo. Students have to make their own bed themselves. This will increase the cleaning ability of the students.
This is the bathroom. It's kept clean every day by students. And this is the shower room. There's also a public bath, but many people use this as a shower room. Oh, it's one of the floor master, Mr. Oshita. Let's interview him. Excuse me. May I ask you some questions?
Sure.
Could you introduce yourself?
I'm the floor master of House C on the 3rd floor, and I'm from Hinomoto's.
What do you find the most difficult job as a floor master?
Sometimes I find it difficult when my students do not understand the importance of the routine duties that they have to do. I try to explain it to them from my experience through company's work, so that they can think more realistic.
Thank you. Oh, it's Mr. Matsuyuki. Let's interview him. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah.
Could you introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Eito Matsuyuki, C2 floor master from Mitsubishi Corporation, and I play football, and I'm on the Kaiyo soccer team.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I had, but I broke up last May because the Kamagori is so far from Tokyo, and I had no time to meet with her.
Oh, it's Mr. Tomioka. Let's interview him. Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
Could you introduce yourself?
I'm Yu Tomioka. I'm a C4 floor master, and I came from Daihatsu Motor Company.
What do you care the most when you're working?
When I'm working, feeling of satisfaction is prize.
Take a look at this.
This is a schedule for the students. It's really tight. They have only a few hours of free time. But the students find the time to relax and have fun. Let's see what the life in the house is like.
It's the beginning of the day. Students wake up at 6:30 or 7 on Sundays. They wake up by the wake-up music in the morning. We leave the house at 7:10, and then we go to school until 5 and 6. So you can see that our schedule is very tight. And then we have a night roll call at 8. So we have 2 hours between our club activities finishing and then night roll call. Within the 2 hours, we have to take a shower, do our laundry, and eat dinner. So the amount of free time we have is about an hour.
Plans paraded through town waving flags and singing songs.
Now they have night study for 2 hours. But before that, they listen to the English radio. Lights out!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.
Alright, good night everybody. That's the end of the day.
From now on, please support the Kaiyo Academy.
Happy C!